sitting. Now, if you are a mom of younger kids who's working in high stress executive jobs, it is not easy juggling your work demands and well, kids and home and family life. And on top of that, if you have neck pain, it can be very challenging to focus on work, to focus on your kids, etc. So let's talk about some strategies today in this video that you can implement starting today to relieve your neck pain while you're sitting. So most of us have long working hours and you're sitting at your desk, or maybe you're sitting with your kids or driving them to and fro classes, and you're sitting all this time. And if at that time you have neck pain, as I said, it can be very challenging to tackle the situation. However, it's not impossible. So let's address some strategies to implement today. But before we get into the topic for today, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Swati. I'm an executive mom power coach. I help moms of younger kids who work in high stress executive jobs to manage their spinal, that is back and neck, and joint and nerve pain. Now, I do this by giving you simple exercises, easy lifestyle modifications, some tips, tricks, hacks, and I do all of this without taking away a big chunk of time because, hey, we moms, we're busy people, right? We don't have that big chunk of time to devote to our pain or exercises, etc. So, without taking up more of your time, let's talk about how can you relieve your neck pain while sitting. Now, most of you might have heard about the word ergonomics. It's quite a buzzword, especially if you are in the corporate side of work. Now, ergonomics is something that talks about using to modify your or to set up your workstation so that your joints and your spine is in a neutral position. You have minimal, well, back and neck pain. Today we're talking neck pain, so let's focus on that. So you have minimal neck pain and discomfort. Now, you might get those fancy ergonomic chairs like the one I've got here, but you might have those adjustable standing desks, but then you need to know how to manage your workstation or your workspace. Just getting these fancy pieces of ergonomic equipments is not going to take away or relieve your neck pain. So the very first thing, okay, we're talking about really simple tips. So remember, simple does not mean ineffective. So these are simple yet effective tips. So if you are looking at your workstation when you're sitting at your desk the next time, have a look at the top of the monitor. So most of us are using screens, or if you are one of those who are, say, you're reading a book or you read a lot for your work, say you're in research or something and you're reading books. So the top of your monitor or the top of your book should be at such an angle that if this is your horizontal gaze, the top of the monitor or the screen should be 5 to 10 degrees below the horizontal gaze. So if I show you this sideways, if you look at this pen, this is my horizontal gaze, right? So this is like a 0 degrees angle from my eyes. Now, if I tilt it down, say here, this is 5 to 10 degrees. So if I hold my Kindle here, this is 0 degrees and the top of the screen is actually 5 to 10 degrees below my horizontal. So I'm not here, I'm actually here. Now what this does is it puts your chin in this slightly nodded position here. So basically it bends your neck down by, say, 5 to 10 degrees. So if this is 100% of a nod, you are actually nodding your neck down by about 5 to 10 degrees here. This puts your cervical spine or your neck in a neutral position or a neutral alignment. Now, what that means in simple English is this is the position in which the muscles, the ligaments, the spine, bony joints, etc., are in a happy state. So they're in an optimal position. So you have less chances of getting neck pain. Because most of us unknowingly, like if you are, say, holding your book or your screen is very high up, do you see what's happening here? I'm tilting my head backwards. There's a lot of compression happening at my cervical spine. Plus, I'm poking my chin out. There's a lot of stress that builds up around your cervical spine. That leads to neck pain. If not today, then maybe towards another week, months, years down the line, it was bound to happen. Most of us get it by the end of the day anyways, if you're sitting in a poor posture. All right, so moving on. Just looking at my notes here. Yes. So, oh yeah, another thing that happens is when you're poking your chin out like this, you will automatically round your shoulders, because in order to balance that head over your body, you need to round the shoulders. So this rounded shoulders then leads to a lot of shoulder stiffness, mid back pain, scapular, that is shoulder blade pain, etc. So the cycle sort of loop goes on and on. So the next thing you can do if you have neck pain is, again, a very simple one: hot packs and cold packs. If you have a muscle spasm, that is, your muscles feel really stiff and tight, this applies to even stiffness in the mornings, but when you're sitting at your desk or you're sitting down and your muscles feel really tight and stiff around your neck or the front of your neck, apply a hot pack, because the heat will help to relieve the spasm. If you are one of those who feel achy, tired, or soreness in your neck, then a cold pack is a good idea. Now, this achiness or soreness in your neck muscles is due to inflammation that builds up. Usually, it builds up through the day, and it'll start to manifest by, depending on how long drawn your neck pain is. Usually, I've seen people whose neck pain starts, like the achiness starts around the mid of the day or towards the end of the day. So it is a good idea to use a cold pack then. If you're confused between hot packs and cold packs, when to use them and how it helps with neck pain, you can read the details. You can see the details in my YouTube video. You can go to YouTube and you can search my name, Swati Prakash Hot Pack or neck pain, and it'll come up for you. Or you can go to my YouTube channel and explore the videos there. All right, so moving on. Oh, yeah, another thing, sorry. If you are, this is not exactly for sitting, but now that we're talking about neck pain, if you are one of those who gets neck pain on stiffness on waking up, you can use a hot pack or a hot shower, whatever works for you. And if you're one of those who go to bed or evening or even noontime, you can keep a cold pack in your office, and you feel that inflammation, the soreness in your neck building up, you can use a cold pack while you're at work. You can get one of those that sits around your shoulder very well. I will do one thing. I have a particular cold pack and a hot pack that I quite like. I will leave the description in the description of this video. I will leave a link to the blog, and in that blog, I have linked the hot pack and the cold pack that I use, so you can have a look there. Alrighty, so the next one is de-stress. I know it's an overused term. However, if you're working in a very stressful work environment, all the stresses can build up and lead to neck pain. Now, have you ever seen somebody who's angry or stressed? This is the position, right? The shoulders are all scrunched up and you have rounded shoulders, and this tension that happens around your head and neck area, of course, can lead to neck pain. Now, I'm not going to go into techniques for de-stressing here. What I use is mostly essential oils, meditation, stretches, etc. You can explore more of this again in my YouTube on my YouTube channel, or you can message me and I can help you out with the specific essential oils or techniques that I use. Alrighty, so the next one, looking at my notes here, is yes, regular breaks. Whenever you're sitting at your desk, try and take regular breaks during the day. I happen to overhear somebody. I go for boot camps every day, so happen to overhear a lady at the boot camp, as well-meaning as she was. She said, "I do my exercises in the mornings so that I can sit at my desk for 8 hours after that." And it made me cringe because that's not how it works. So your body is not meant for static postures. We were not designed in such a way. If you look back at the cavemen, we were hunter gatherers. We were never sitting at a desk, right? So we were not designed to sit at a desk. So you need to move your body every 20 minutes. Well, in an ideal world that is difficult, in a practical world that's difficult, probably in an ideal world, yes. So every hour, try and get up from your desk, move around, get a glass of water, etc. If you are in a meeting or a long flight or something, just shuffle around, shift your weight from one side of the bottom to another, uncross your legs, just shift around in your chair, and you will get that little bit of a movement, a little bit of de-stressing on the spine. Ideally, you should be doing some desk-based exercises. Again, I have a full video of desk-based exercises that goes right from your neck down to your toes. I will leave a link to those desk-based exercises in the blog, and I will leave a link to the blog in the description of this video. So once you click on the blog, you'll be able to access those exercises. So desk-based exercises are nothing but simple movements that you can do under 2 to 3 minutes for the full body. Of course, you can do it for longer duration if you have that kind of time, but you can do like, I'm sure you can do like 2 to 3 minutes every hour, right? If it takes away your neck pain. Alrighty, so that's all I have for you. Again, in the blog, I have addressed this in more details. There are some related videos in there. There are some more tips for you. So have a look at the blog. If you're watching me on Instagram, the link to the blog will be in my bio. If you cannot find it, or if you're watching this in the future, you can message me and I will send the link to you. Alrighty, if you have any questions, any comments on today's video, do let me know and I will address them for you. All right, bye.